where we're just about to enter into the conversation about emerging tech, but I'm cognizant that maybe not everybody in the room has heard about your history in terms of where you started, how you left Kenya, and ended up being in the position that you are at Meta. So just give a little bit of your background. There's different people who are in the room today. There's people who are in finance, there are people who are content creators, there are people who are in AI. We've got a lawyer in the house, top African lawyer, by the way, top 50 African lawyers. We've got a diverse group of people here. We've got Gen Zs, amazing collective of individuals in the room, and I'm excited. And part of the reason why I want them in the room is also to network amongst themselves. But give context of your story, of where it is that you started from. Of course, we're not doing the Playhouse, so it's not that long until. Yeah.
Let me have a feel of who's in the room. Who was born 1997 to 2012? Okay. Who's the top African lawyer? You gotta be nice to that person. Nice. Good. Who's in tech right now? Okay. Is it local or international tech? Global? Okay.
Some of the people who've put up their hands are very senior corporates. And I want to give out a big shout out to Frencho. He's actually leading the space when it comes to VR in the country. He's been doing this for 6 years, and even probably longer. Somebody who I'm very excited to have in the room, just to also give you a...
Nice. Who haven't called in terms of a category?
Who's a content creator?
Who's a content creator? Okay. Good. Interesting thing about tech, we see people as all the same. That's why we break the rules sometimes, the way we dress is slightly different. There's very little about seniority. So when I'm talking to Mark, I'm talking to him as a person. He's talking to me as a person. Anyone who's ever been to Meta, what you see is that you don't see titles. When you open up the system, you just see someone who works there. The way you know about someone's title is who the reporting structure is. So the most important thing is that getting content from every single person and making sure at least you're absorbing that information and providing them what they need. So let me answer your question specific. What is your question?
My question was a little bit about your history.
Yes. So I went to University of Nairobi, loved it. Best 5 years of my life. For those of you who went to University of Nairobi, know there's always hiccups that happen. So best 5 years of my life. Then I went to the States immediately, sponsored by now famous Ford Foundation. I just didn't realize it was, now it's, everyone is talking about Ford Foundation. Spent a little bit of time in California, went to UCLA, specialized in accounting. Worked for Arthur Anderson, Ernst & Young, Bank of America, PwC. In between that, I did my master's degree. And then at some point, I specialized in data science at Harvard. All of this is a self-improvement. I'm looking at the trends that are happening at the corner, and I'm like, I need to learn that. So throughout, as I was moving up, the last stint that I had was financial services, Freddie Mac. Anybody know what Freddie Mac is? I see a couple of people nodding. It's a secondary mortgage market, so where they would buy loans from banks, provide the liquidity to the banks to be able to lend to more people, securitize the loans, and then sell them off as securities to the open market. It was about, in balance sheet value, is $3 trillion company with only 5,000 employees.
Just stop right there. You didn't say billion. You didn't say shillings.
Yes.
You said in balance value, it's what?
$3 trillion.
Okay.
Third biggest balance sheet in the world. Most of it is driven using models. So models make decisions. So you'll hear the conversation about AI. AI is not new. A lot of the decisions are done in the background using AI and machine learning. Then I got a call from tech. Tech is different. Tech is informal. I'm used to wearing a nice pinstripe suit, nice watch, and then all of a sudden we had to dress down and wear sneakers, which is very different for my world. But it was good. We were all equalized. The way it works in tech, you all sit on the same floor. So me and my team, we're all on the floor together, which is really good. It enhances a lot of a collaboration and exchange of ideas.
I love it. That paints a bit of context as to his history. Please do your life a favor. Go and watch that CTA. Go and spend time and watch that CTA. You never truly know people until you do what? In the room, by the way, I've got the most special group of people. I call them the CTA ambassadors. Not just viewers, not just consumers, ambassadors. People who, they give their heart. There's a guy who's traveled all the way from Moranga to be here today.
Where's the Moranga guy?
Daniel!
Nice.
Put your hands up. Yeah. So there's different, and you guys are extremely special to me. So a big thank you for being here. Okay, let's jump into the conversation. You know who the technician is. Now let's talk about the tech. We're going to break this conversation into two parts. Part one is going to be about the tech. It's very important for us to understand the emerging tech. And then number two, and what Alex made so clear to me, is there's a human being who then uses this tech. Yeah. And there's a posture that human being and a mentality that human being needs to have to be able to maximize the usability of that text, to be able to capture the opportunities. Is that cool? And as I said, I promise you we're taking this thing nice and slow, because for me, one of the best things that I've learned is the words I don't know are so powerful. And there's a lot that I don't know. And if I don't ask the questions, then I won't know, and I want to know. So the first question is, this is a CTA Masterclass on emerging tech. Class in session, a CTA Masterclass on emerging tech. So the first question then obviously has to be, what is emerging tech?